Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this week's weekly Inner Wisdom, or pick a card, where I ask you to tune into your inner wisdom and decide which card you're drawn towards, 1, 2, or 3. You may be drawn to more than one. I have a new deck, the archetype cards, or as my beautiful daughter pronounced it, archetype, and I shouldn't make fun of her, but it really tickled my funny bone. I just thought it was hilarious, and I don't know why. So we're having the archetype cards today, or the archetype cards today, 1, 2, or 3. Some of these may be quite confronting, but just take on whatever resonates for you, whatever is your story. Don't try and make it fit. Here we go. If you chose card number 1, your card is the addict. And there's light attributes and shadow attributes with each of these cards. So the light side is helping you to recognize and confront any addictive behavior. And the shadows is compromise, integrity, and honesty. It allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. Now, for me, I feel like the light and the shadow is almost like our higher self and our human ego self. So higher self is saying recognize and confront any addictive behaviors. And we can be addicted to many things, not just substances. We can be addicted to retail shopping, to self-sabotage, to emotional eating, to over-exercising. You will know what your addiction is, and majority of us have one, okay? So you can't hold back the ocean. You can't hold back the addiction. You need to face it. I'm just going to have a quick look in the book. Not limited to drugs, alcohol, food, and sex. Helps you recognize when any external force has more authority over your willpower than your inner spirit does. Perseverance in breaking its hold empowers you. Where are you needing to face something that takes away your power? That is card number 1. Card number 2, child, orphan, independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering your fear of surviving. That's our higher self, human self. Feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. This is, I will check the book, but for me, I'm hearing this card is about abandonment. What you went through as a child. Were you treated as someone whose words mattered, whose actions mattered? Were you supported in everything you did? Or were you speak when spoken to? Who do you think you are? As children, what we go through in childhood is our conditioning. It's how we see the world and the worlds around us. And we're wanting to learn to go it alone, to conquer the fear of surviving and actually thrive. So for card number 2, people, there may be something from your childhood that you are needing to go back and address. Best known pattern in many fairy tales reflects feeling that you aren't a part of your family or tribal spirit. This will help develop psychic independence based on personal judgment and experience early in life. Evaluate your childhood memories, particularly if painful history arises from the feeling that you were never accepted as a family member. I'm talking to the black sheep, the people whose, the black sheep, the people whose parents divorced. Like, this card is my card, and it's probably a lot of your card as well. Where do you need to go back and address something from childhood that made you feel less than, and know that you are more than enough? And then card number 3, hero or heroine. Higher self, a passion for a journey of personal empowerment. And human self, escapism and a false sense of heroism. Are you the victim or the victor? That's what I'm hearing with that one. Interesting cards. Confronts increasingly difficult obstacles to awaken an inner spiritual power and achieve an heroic vision that ultimately serves the collective. Conquers survival fears that might compromise the journey of empowerment, learning to scale the fears and get through them. Look for a history of facing and overcoming odds in both material and spiritual realms. And bottom of the deck, the Fool. Fearlessly reveal any emotions, help people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. I can't even say that word. Hypocrisy. Oops. And using humor to wound rather than liberate. Denial of your emotional truth. Take the mask off. Face anything that takes away your power, or that you give your power to. Take off the mask. Pass the conditioning. And know that you can overcome anything. Take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith in yourself and have an amazing week. I would love to know which card or cards you chose, if they resonated for you. And of course, as always, there is a share prize competition with this video. So if you share, let me know that you've shared in the comments, and you will go in the draw to win a 30-minute reading with myself, drawn at the end of the month. Whew. So much love, your intuitive life coach, Tracey. You've got this, I've got you, the universe has got us. 2024 is opening the door to so much more. And all you need to do is push through any barriers you feel are stopping you and walk on through.